Hey, Soul Tribe. I'm coming back to you all with another video. I've been away for some time because I've been facing some challenges. And initially, I was running. You understand what I'm saying? Out of fear. But God has challenged me to pray about the situation and to trust Him at all costs and to put it in His hands. And just leave it there, you know? Walk by faith and not by sight. Walk in faith and not in fear. Y'all, when I tell y'all, this experience has been nothing short of an amazing experience. I've got to experience what it feels like to be rock bottom, you know? Sleeping outside, that was something new. Which I wish I had recorded that for you all. I slept outside for a moment at the junior high in a hometown called Kennett, Missouri. And I think today I'll go by and I'll do a video of the hometown. Like I'll do videos of the hometown. But I also will go back by the junior high to show you all where I laid, right? Where I slept. You know what I'm saying? And I have my dog. We got to go get some water for him. He's hot, he's worn, he's tired. But I came on here today because God is challenging us to love on our people anyway. And I've learned not to say my people's names in these videos because all kind of chaos break loose, and I don't want that happening in their life or whatever. If I speak on someone's name, I want nothing but blessings to overtake them and overflow within their life. But my God, y'all, I have been pushed to the limit. Do you hear me? To where all I could do was cry out to the Lord. Like, there's nothing left. You know, like, what do you do when you're rock bottom? You know what I mean? And you've done all that you can do. What do you do? God said you just stand. You just got to stand. You just got to keep standing. You got to keep pressing. You got to keep praying. You got to stand, press, and pray. That's what He gave me. Stand, press, and pray. Continue to stand in faith. Continue to walk by faith, not by sight. And continue to pray fervently. You know what I'm saying? Without ceasing to pray. And so I want to come on here and talk to you all about loving on your people in difficult moments, in difficult challenges, when they're hard to love. You know what I mean? Do you give up on your people? No. And you know, God is challenging me to grow in that area because when I love, you know, and I love all my people. Friends, family members, exes, you name it. I don't want nothing but blessings to flow to my family. And I never want, again, I'm going to say how I mean it. I never want my hurt to cause anyone else hurt. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times what happens is we can be hurt, you know what I'm saying? And our hurt spew off onto others. Or we project it onto others, you know what I'm saying? And it has nothing to do with others, you know what I'm saying? Like as to why you're not coming around. As to why you're isolated. As to why, you know what I mean? Sometimes God chooses to put you in a moment of isolation. You know, that's not to like punish you. It's to get more out of you. It's to pour more into you. So a lot of times He'll work things out of us that no longer serves us, that no longer is fitting for where God has taken us and who God has called us to be. So a lot of times He'll purge those things out of us because He's trying to pour into us what we need to be. You know what I mean? To just simply be who He anointed us to be and who He has called us to be and who He is charging us to be. You know, and sometimes we don't get it because the lessons, they be crucial. I'm talking about the lessons be crucial and they be nothing short of a hard. You ever had a hard whooping? You know what a hard whooping is? One of them whoopings where, and y'all gonna laugh, but I don't know if y'all parents were like mine. But my mother, boy, when she put it down, she put it down. And y'all, I'm spitting, y'all, excuse me. That's this lip ring, y'all. Sis is y'all know I'm unapologetically, authentically me. So that's just that on that. But I had gave up for a moment and was finna stop doing these videos because life had happened. It had consumed me. You know what I'm saying? It was like a rush of an attack. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like trying to figure this out. I'm in the dark like, God, why would you leave me in the dark? Like, you didn't even throw a sis a flashlight, Father. What's going on? I'm in the dark. And God says, sometimes I need you in the dark to know that it is I who guide you to the light. That's a message, ain't it? That's a word, y'all. Sometimes God will let us be in the dark so that we know it is only Him that sustains us in the dark. It is only Him that will draw us out of the darkness. You understand what I'm saying? When you're in darkness and you don't know your way, who gonna guide you? But God. Nobody but God. And so a lot of times He uses our situations to draw us nearer to Him. And see, I wasn't getting that. God said, you're running. But you can't run forever. You running when I just need you to stand and sit still. And I just need you to trust me. And I just need you to seek me. And I just need you to call on me. And I need you to cry out to me. But you so busy running that you ain't took the time to seek God's face. You ain't took the time to pray and ask for wisdom and understanding for the situation, for the circumstances. Ask to be delivered through the process of the test. Ask God what He need of you in the process of the test. See, sometimes we get so caught up in wanting something from God that we forget to ask God what is it that He need of us. You know, and sometimes that is just what God is doing. He's kind of like nudging you to say, hey, you're praying for this, but I need this out of you in order for that prayer to fall through. And so sometimes we don't have all that we need within us. And a lot of times God is working things out of us as He delivers us. And so that's part of those tests to see if, have you got some of the lessons that He's blessed you with and bestowed upon you in order for you to get the greater knowledge and wisdom that you asked for. And that's just part of it. And so I've been getting the tests. I've been going through my tests. I've been going through my challenges. I've been getting the hard knock life lessons. I said I wanted all my family blessed. God said, well, be the blessing. And a lot of times, when we want all our family blessed, y'all, it does not necessarily mean that it's going to be a monetary gain for our family. You understand what I'm saying? And this traffic, y'all, cars are coming by or whatever. I'm on this little strip, y'all. Just out here enjoying my day, y'all. Loving on God and letting God love on me. But with that being said, I was saying, I said all that to say, and I'm going to go back to my mother, too. I was saying, have y'all ever had a hard whooping? Let's do that, and then I'll get back, pick up where I left off. And I be skipping around, y'all, because the messages be bomb rushing me. But I was asking, have you ever had a hard whooping? And a hard whooping for me was when my mother would whoop me so tough, honey, to where when I went to sleep, I still was in the sleep. And I wake up from the sleep and still doing that. You hear me? Then got the nap out, then got the sleep out, and still wake up sniffling and, from, still kind of crying from that last whooping my mother had gave me. That's a hard whooping, honey. I meant for you to get the lesson, and I mean for you never to do that again. Well, sometimes that's how God whoops us. You understand what I'm saying? He whoops us into shape, though. And as our mothers, you understand what I'm saying? And our fathers, whoever it was that disciplined you. As our mothers and our fathers disciplined us, they didn't do it to hurt us. You understand what I'm saying? They did it because they loved us. And they did it because they wanted the best for us. And that's how God is. God loves us. And He wants nothing but the best for us. So when God is whooping you, believe me, baby, it's out of love. It's because He loves you. It's because He don't want to see you destroy you. He don't want to see you wreck you. And so when He see you about to wreck yourself, God will come in and He'll check you. You understand what I'm saying? With the lessons that become blessings. And sometimes those lessons are hard to get because the testing of it and the trying of it be so burdensome. You understand what I'm saying? To where we just want to lay down our burdens. But God says, pick them up. You understand what I'm saying? And carry them so you can get your crown. But when you are too weary to carry them, that's when He says, come to me, you all all who are weary. And I can't talk, y'all. Come to me, all who are weary, and lay your burdens down with him. You understand? But sometimes he will have us to carry them, not because he don't care to pick them up from us, but because he's trying to teach us how to be self-sufficient. He's trying to teach us how to walk more in faith when we walk sometimes in fear. You know what I mean? And then he's letting you know, this is not going to take you out. What are you fearful for? I am the same God that I was yesterday. I am the same God today that I was yesterday. I am the same God who kept you yesterday, who is keeping you today. So if I didn't leave you then and never left you or forsaken you then, I won't leave you now, nor will I forsake you now. So you just got to keep on holding on to God's unchanging hand and keep, y'all, why my forehead look like that? I'm crazy. Y'all look over me. Y'all know I got a little short attention span there. Anyway, all jokes aside, a lot of times we just have to trust God at all costs. You know, even when it don't look like we are not hearing, and even though we don't look, even in those times when it looks like God is so far and not near, He's right there in the midst of it all. Just keep walking by faith, keep praying by faith, and not by sight, and keep trusting God at His word. Another thing I wanted to talk to you all about is just like today, I'm free falling. You hear me? We ain't doing no wigs today. I just wanted to be free, you know, free in my spirit and just free. Just be free. Just be free to be, you know. And sometimes that's how we got to be. We just got to be free to be me. I'm being free to be me. You have to be free to be you. Just be free. You know, whatever makes you comfortable for the day. Rock that, you know. And at the end of the day, y'all, I was asking God, I was praying last night. I've been praying all last night because I was in the dark and I don't like, God knows that is a thing about me that I don't like. I don't like being in the dark. I don't like being, I'm not worried about the lights, not that kind of dark. But I'm saying, figuratively speaking, I don't like being in the dark about the knowing of issues and things that are going on in my life that are surrounding me. You know what I'm saying? I don't like being in the dark about that. And I don't like being in the dark about what's going to transpire next, or what's going to go on next, or what is coming and what is due to come. But see, a lot of times, those issues are not ours to carry. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of times, we're not going to, and see, that's where faith comes in there. And God is teaching me that. He's like, hold up. You say you're walking by faith, but are you really? You know? You want to know everything. You want to know every little detail. I don't need you to know every little detail. I just need you to trust me. I just need you to trust me and hold on to my unchanging hand and hold on to my unwavering word. I just need you to trust me. And so that's what God charges us to do. Walk by faith and not by sight, and trust Him at all costs. Even when it don't look right, even when it don't feel right, even though chaos is busting loose all around you and hell is breaking loose all around you and the foundation is cracked. You understand? God wants us to trust Him at all costs. No matter what it look like, no matter how it feel, no matter what you have to endure. God is saying battle on through the what? Battle on through the night, because you're going to win the fight. You're going to win. But you will never win if you stop abroad, right in the midst or mid test. You understand what I'm saying? You got to go through your test to come out on the other side with your testimony. And so God is charging you. If you are going through hell, keep going, baby. If you are struggling, y'all, I'm disabled. But can I tell y'all what God is doing? Y'all, this is my testimony on today. And I'm going to be transparent. I don't know if I should do this or not, but I'm going to do it. I don't care. You know, God got me. Okay, so maybe a few days ago, maybe longer than a few days, I come out of my house, right? This is the test. God don't play with us. I come out of my house, right? And I'm going, because I'm searching for answers, right? For me, I can go through anything and I can endure anything. But it's challenging for me to see my loved ones hurting. in any shape, fashion, or form. I don't care what they've ever done to me. I don't care what they've ever said to me. I don't care what I've ever done to them, what I've ever said to them. We all are human. You understand what I'm saying? And we're all going to make mistakes. But for me, I can endure, the ridicule or somebody lashing out at me or whatever. I can handle that. But what I can't handle is them hurting. You understand what? That'll take me out quicker than anything. That'll take me out of here quicker than anything. To see one of my loved ones hurting, or a family member, a friend, or somebody I love, I can't take that. I can't handle that, and I don't like that. But with that being said, I said all that to say this. I come out of my house last week, right? And I'm going to get a debit card from Walmart, because I didn't have a debit card, right? I'm on disability. Y'all know what's up. Y'all know what's up with that. Y'all know how that roll. The green card, right? We all hip to that, whoever's on disability. Well, excuse me, y'all. And with COVID, I ain't swallowing that, y'all. Excuse me. Excuse sis. But anyway, with COVID-19 being here and Delta being here, right? I'm not swallowing that kind of stuff. So excuse that and excuse the grossness of it. But y'all know I'm authentically me. I'm telling y'all, what y'all see is what y'all gonna get with your sis, bruh, cuz. So with that being said, I said all that to say this. I'm coming out of my house last week, right? And a guy, out of nowhere, I'm getting in my car. Mind y'all, sis from the streets, y'all, only difference is that with me, the older I got, when I became a mother, you know what I'm saying? I set aside childish ways and childish thinking, and I put my children first. And so I stopped wilding out and tripping out and bugging out, right? And I sat down and sat those old ways down, and God delivered me from those ways. But at the same time, y'all, I'm being real and I'm being transparent. Sis ain't never been no punk. Cuz, bruh, sis ain't never been. I ain't no bruh. But I'm saying, I'm talking to you all. Cuz, bruh, sis, I'm talking to you all when I'm addressing you all. Cuz, bruh, sis. Sis, cuz over here ain't never been no punk. So, and it's funny to me because, see, God will test you to see if you really are delivered and if you really are, doing the work, and if you really mean, if you're intentional about your deliverance. So I come out of the house and I'm going down to my car to put like $95 on a Walmart debit card because I wanted to, I'm trying to, like I said, I hate to see my loved ones going through anything. So I'm searching for answers. I've been applying for jobs, getting the call, but because of my disability, nothing's falling through, right? And then they're trying to find somewhere to position me and put me in where I can sit, because I can't sit for too long or stand for too long. But I'm still, doing therapy on my own to sit a little longer, stand a little longer, walk, whatever else. And we're going to give y'all the backstory on all of this. Yeah, God is so good. When I say he's amazing, he's amazing. So I come out of my house, right? But God knew I had been cooped up in the house. I wouldn't say it was fear. It wasn't fear, but it was more so like wallowing in my own sorrows because nothing was panning out for me, right? So the challenge was for me to get out the house, because I always send my kids, due to my disability, to do anything for me. So this particular night, my kids, they wouldn't go. So I said, okay, Lord, I'm going to get out the house. I'm going to go do it myself. I get out, I leave. I go to walk downstairs. As I'm walking out, and my son is standing there, and a guy says to me, don't run. Black folks, if a fire break out, we running. If black folks see one person running, we don't know why they running, but we running, right? Right. I'm running with you. I don't know what you're running from, bro, but you running, I'm running. Okay? So the guy says to me, don't run. Mind you, the old me tried to, because I'm in the city now, mind you. Okay? I'm in the city. Kansas City now. And he says to me, don't run. Wait, where I'm coming from, that's a fight. What's up? That's a what's up? Well, okay, so what's up? What's up? I don't know you, right? First thing that came to my mind was pray for this man, but second thing, run. So I get in my car and I shoot out. Never made it to put the $95 on the card to do the motivational conference Les Brown was having. He was, I think it was a conventional conference that he was having online. You could either go there or pay the $95. You could pay to go or pay the $95 to do the virtual online, and that's what I was going to do. I never made it because I struck out and people were riding behind me, right? And so that's how I ran, and that's how the run began. With that being said, God said, what are you running for? You don't know them, they don't know you. Confront it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just got to go forward with confronting the issue. And so instead, I started running, right? Well, on the run, God took me through these journeys and the challenges, right? And I'm going to show you how God works. He never told me to run. He told me to stand. Ain't that something? God said, I never told. And I'm going to show you why I said that. As I was running, right? And he just showed me you can't run forever. No matter how fast you run. No matter how you run, no matter when you run. You can't run forever. So as I was running, right? I ran out of gas on the side of the highway. Yeah. Disabled on a walker, and I ran out of gas on the side of the highway. So I was like, okay, all right, Lord. I was like, okay, Lord, I don't know what you're doing. And I got to get my dog because people are walking by. I got to get his leash out. Excuse me, Bubby. Let me get your leash. Excuse me, y'all. So, as I was running, I ran out of gas on the side of the highway, right? I'm like, oh, God, whoever this is, they're going to get me. God said, no, they're not. Yes, they are, God. I'm stalled on the side of the road and I'm out of gas and yada, yada, yada. God said, no, I have you covered. Do you trust me? Lord, I trust you. And then I started crying out to the Lord like,